I've got a present for you.
Boys and girls, so let's get ourselves comfy then. So we have Andy. I think we all know Andy's a great entertainer to watch. He is one of the more favourable players in terms of his ability. And the bottom right, I've always enjoyed watching Andy. Top left is LukeZ. LukeZ is a very, very high level player. I think someone said he might be sitting number 1 or top 3 or whatever it might be in Yuri's Revenge at the minute. Anyway, I'm not sure myself. I haven't checked. Anyway, this should be a great matchup. I believe they played yesterday, best of 7. Anyone know what the score was? Anyone in chat? I'm not sure who streamed that. I missed that. Patch saying, yeah, the video makes it more fair. Yuri QM map pool isn't the best right now. Could get way better. Some of the RA2 maps could be in Yuri map pool. I gave admin some suggestions, but Thin Ice, Tiger Bay, Yellowstone. There isn't actually that many maps in Yuri QM, is there? Like RA2, I think has a lot more variety. So there's LukeZ who's playing as Yuri, and Andy is playing as Soviet. That's through choice of Andy. I suppose traditionally, if his opponent is Soviet here, I think Andy normally plays Allied, is what I think. But obviously, if the opponent goes Yuri, doesn't want to play Allied versus it. I mean, he could be really annoying and go Yuri versus Yuri, but I don't think Andy wants that. I don't think anyone wants it, so this will be fun. And Andy's obviously playing a random faction in QM, so he's got a little bit of practice this month playing as Soviet. Miners are being pumped. Yeah, power plant's always a better shout than going for that MCV. You're never going to get an MCV with the gap. But you can sometimes sneak the power plant. One miner goes to the gems on this left-hand side. 2 miners up on the top-hand side. 3 miners now on this left-hand side, and another miner up on here as well. That puts up to 6 miners. The radar comes out. His opposing player, Andy, gets a ref up here on the right-hand side. He's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The rhinos are now coming out. Want to try and harass. One brute can be annoying. That's the thing. One brute. Slow down a couple of these rhinos for sure. Predictions are there, chat. Please do get them in. We don't have too long left on the predictions. Always good to see what you guys think. Who do you think is going to come up in the matchup? 4-3 or 4-2? Okay, so it was a decent matchup. And the Battle Lab is out. Nuclear reactor is going to come out with the IC. You should see that on the field in the next sort of 20 seconds or so. Initiate just harassing. Plenty of miners here from LukeZ. Very comfortable here. Bringing out more miners. 2 miners here. 3 miners there. It goes to 5. 3 up there. That's 8. His opposing player, Andy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 miners. IC is out and the nuclear reactor. Genetic mutator is out. 1 true Yuri comes out. Yuri Prime for LukeZ. Nice Deso. Kirov comes out as well. There we go, Path. Kirov comes out. Mastermind is there. That's a poor push from Andy. He needs to be really careful there. Yeah, chucks away his army there, really. Yuri Prime being useful there as well. Gets a Deso and a couple of Rhinos. 1 true Yuri is there. Mastermind is there. Mags, couple of Gats. Another MCV as well. LukeZ in a really good position here. I'd like to see interesting to see how Andy's going to play this from here, because LukeZ is double war factory. Definitely has more miners on the field. An extra MCV as well. Yeah, minute on the clock. Yeah. I think definitely. Yeah, Lucas will make Andy work from what I know, and judging on yesterday's matchup, you'd be surprised to see Andy lose. But yeah, definitely Lucas will make him work in a best of 11 as well. Who did you vote for, Larry? They were closed. Maybe that's bugged. I'm not sure. I'll look into it afterwards. I can do that. They probably won't be able to do it until the stream ends. Black's going to push in, going to try to overload. How are we doing? Does overload, does overload, does overload. Still a couple of gats. Does lose a war factory. That does grind. Cure from the top side here. He's looking like a really good position. Does take down the Yuri Prime. This Cure needs to go to work. Icy is still ready, hasn't used it yet. These drones not really doing as much as you'd like. Industrial plant will go down. Here comes the Kirov. Just 5 lashes on this right-hand side. There goes the Deso. Deso will be really, really big here. Slow him right down. We should still get the ref. War factory up on the top-hand side. We'll see it. He's going to be greedy here, I'm going to say. They're greedy on the MCV trying to get that. Should have just taken care of the 2 war factories. Should still get 2 war factories anyway. Needs to get this other one here to work. 2 war factories for the Kirov would be nice. But on the back of this, Andy's base is just left on the 2 war factories. 3 war factories, sorry, Lucas. Does force him to deploy again. Bottom side here we see a split. A couple of lashes, not able to get anything done. Nuclear missile is 5 minutes away. Psychic Dominator is under a minute. Which is going to be big, because that can come in sort of here. And that's a ref, and the only war factory will go down. Nuclear reactor is up as well. Scary pushing the top hand side. Iron Curtain is ready. Needs the drones here. Andy in a really, really in a poor position here. This is not good for Andy. But we know Andy can recover games. Psychic Dominator comes in. Let's just get 2 Rhinos. Not sure that was the play for me. That will go down quite comfortably. I would much more prefer to see that come in there and take the ref in the war factory. Yes, that ref probably isn't doing a great deal, but we'll get the only war factory. And I think that would have saw the game out. Nuclear missile is ready, but look at this, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, double MCV. Iron Curtain's still there as well. Plaques are good against brutes. Gonna come into that bunker as well. We see here, there is a lot of miners on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 miners, I think I can count up there. What do I see and try to defend this, but he could just run now. Well, he could even just stay there. Could have just stayed there and just took that war factory if he really wanted to. This coming on the bottom side here. Lucas in a complete another winning position here. Top left-hand side. Tesla Coil trying to help him defend here. A couple of Desos as well. Black's here trying to defend them off as well. What's the target here? Lashes coming in. A couple of Gats as well. Going to go for that lab. We'll get the lab. Here comes the Flax. No force shield now. Does push them back. Still 3 Flax on the field. A couple of discs as well. But look at this. It just keeps coming and keep coming and keep coming. And just a matter of time. Unless Andy can do something absolutely incredible, which you can never rule him out. But this would take some doing. Because Lucas is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 war factories still. Even with that nuke here. I mean, this is... I mean, what do we think of this, chat? Very nice from Lucas played this. He is playing against Andy's Soviet, that must be said. I can't imagine Andy will want to match up against Soviet versus Yuri too much in this series. Andy traditionally an ally player. and a Yuri player himself, Soviet is his probably least preferred faction. Well, it is his least preferred faction, for sure. But LukeZ all over him at the moment. LukeZ, sorry. DS Pro, welcome in. LukeZ trolling. A couple of miners in here is a bit cheeky, isn't it? I see will go down here. And he just doesn't want to quit, does he? But surely now we'll see a GG. I mean, I keep just expecting, like, something at the top. Something that we didn't see Andy do. Something he sneaks around, but I don't think this is going to be one of them games where Andy pulls something out of the bag to recover a game or give himself a chance. I'll eat Brute as well. So no super weapons, no MCV, no War Factory, no barracks, no production, and he just quits out.
Tech building captured.
Monster, thank you very much for the bits as well. Very, 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 very kind. I have 77 left, laugh my ass off. You better not send them in ones. I opened myself up there for a can of worms tonight. So, LukeZ on the bottom. Andy is up on the top side.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Larry loves that. Larry, push on the bottom side here. So, LukeZ trying to defend, which he does. Monster, thank you very much for the biddies again. 48 biddies from Monster. Very, very, very kind. Cheers, buddy. Much appreciated. NG on the bottom side. It has already been seen. And you've not been able to get anything done early. See where this flak is going. Monster again with the 29 biddies. Thank you very much, Monster. Cheers, thank you very much. Okay, I'm all out now. Thank you very much, Monster. You didn't ever have to do that. That's really, really kind of you. He's going to come for this bottom one here. He should get it. He does. He's going to probably lose a Rhino here. No, he defends. He's fine. It's only a few Gats and one Brute. So it does get the extra oil. He still has this one here. I'm not sure if that could get in that power plant. Probably best off to send that back and bring the flak over, which he is going to do. To walk that would take some doing. Which he does. Or he doesn't get it in there. He doesn't get it. I think he's rally pointed it and not realised. He's pushing these miners here. This is really big here from Andy. He desperately needs a mag on this cliff. Desperately needs to just get a mag out on this cliff. So he does lose one miner. Mag now comes out. On the back of this, we do see 4 miners. 4 miners versus 2 and an extra oil for Andy. He's in a really good position here. I used to be a big donator, but they're a rip-off, lol. Yeah, Twitch points are expensive. Twitch bits, sorry, are expensive. I think it's like £9. For like 500 bits. It basically works out like 100 bits for £1. So yeah, Twitch is definitely on top. Nice deso. Wow, that's a winning deso. That is a winning deso. Now he may not win this game straight away now, Andy, but for sure that was a winning deso. He does get another miner as well, and he does not have a single. He has 1 miner on the field. That deso was a winning deso. I mean, Andy was in a huge winning position anyway, but Andy really turning up here on dry heat, showing you how to play against Yuri on this map. And he's just pinned in here. The virus is out. I'm not sure that's going to work, buddy. Well, it might prove me wrong, but it should get a... Oh, wow. So he gets that in. Okay. That's how it comes out again. And then you're just going to retake that. Couple of mags, Mastermind, Yuri Prime, Disc. Needs to run, needs to run. If can he grind these, can he grind these, can he grind these? I don't think he's going to be able to. He's not going to be able to. Maybe one more Mastermind there. Could have been big, but let's get him out of position. Let's take down some flax. But still the flax doing more than enough. Let's thin out his army a little bit, but there's the IC as well. And like I said earlier, it just feels like Andy's got this game for sure. I mean, the winning percentage here must be sort of 90+% in Andy's favour here. There we go, yeah. No MCV, nothing. Okay, so we've got Tiburon. I think that's how we pronounce it. Top right hand side is Andy. He's as Soviet again. Soviet taking on LukeZ is Yuri. LukeZ is in teal. He is on this left hand side. Sends Initiate out, sends a Brute. Starting the gems here. We've got the gems in the next ore patch here. So 2v2 player map. So sort of simultaneous, these two spots. Also got the ore. A lot of ore on this map, to be fair. Also got the opportunity to move into the middle bit of this map as well. Which is quite nice for the Yuri player as well. But allows Soviet to expand as well. Can move your MCV here. I don't think Andy probably will. But you can go War Factory, then move your MCV straight away and come to these gems. Traditionally, that's what I do. But probably not the best play, though, to be fair. Probably other players sort of traditionally do this more, I think. Walls off the MCV. Goes a really early Rhino as well. You're not fooling us, Lloyd. You'd hear the bottles opening, you'd hear me talking slur, you'd hear me talking crap. I'm pretty well behaved tonight. I'm doing alright. I haven't moaned at anyone in chat yet. Haven't got annoyed about something Andy's done. I'm doing alright. Gat coming in trying to harass. The miner will comes out perfectly in time just to stop that. That means sometimes the annoying thing is that sort of Gat comes in, moves around in that cup, and it forces a sentry or two. Nice just to take care of that. No radar yet. No radar yet. So just got Gats at the minute. This could be a good little push here. But radar's going to come out soon though. There's a radar, psychic tower, and a mag will be on its way. He comes up with another miner. He's comfortable. Just going to be a psychic tower that comes out, trying to bait it. Yuri comes out. There's a dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 miners on the back of this. Posing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now a 6th one. That can stretch down to the gems. I'd like to see him come up here. I know you've got to go away around a little bit. There you go. Andy's already a step ahead of me, as you would expect him to be. He is that sort of player. Wants to sort of come into here and swing round. The night is young. It's 20 to 4. It's 10 to 4. The morning is young. Should get this miner. Can he click the mag? Yuri comes in. There we go. There we go. There we go. Gets it. Slave miners there. Can slave miners take down a brute? Yeah, they can. Look at that. Elite slave. Trying to get this other miner. This other miner would be really good. Slave miners are helping this considerably as well. Didn't realise slave miners did so much. 2 miners go down. Wow, Lucas quits. The fuck did I miss? Did he take MCV or something?
Tech building captured.
Both move MCV as you'd expect. He engied it. Yeah, Lucas says he engied it. Andy did it NG. So he was killing the miners on the top hand side, and he broke the wall earlier. And that was when I said he might have been baiting the sidekick tower. But all along Andy had a plan, and the plan was to break that wall slightly. LukeZ wouldn't think too much of it, bringing the NG in, which he did. LukeZ gonna wall his MCV. Did the same last time and still lost his MCV to an NG. So GIs come out. GIs are important here. Both players will look at that absolutely simultaneous ref there. Andy with more GIs here. Rocky is there. Doesn't want to lose that ref. He doesn't. It should be okay. Cannon's going to come. Oh, he wants to hit that power plant. He wants to hit that power plant. Oh, that's big. Andy in the lead. Andy's in the lead. Let's have the Rockies. But Andy in the lead here. That ref is going to go down. Needs to hit the power. Oh, he's got double power though. He'll be fine. Okay, that does go down. He's no ref. He's going to hit that power. His miner is not mining though. That was off the radar. Andy has a lead here. No ref. He hasn't been mining for a long time here. Oh, he can hit it. No way. Oh, that's big. The radar's going to go down. And I just wonder what he was building behind that then. There's a ref back out. That just puts him on another miner. Both players now on 2 miners. After that, LukeZ is okay now. He's recovered. He's 1 Rocky behind. The radar now comes out. He does have a little bit of control over this middle. And he has the potential to be a top player in RA2. Just, yeah, it's a shame he doesn't play it. But I suppose he just feels that Allied's too weak and doesn't have the options with a seal to start with. Gonna take the oil. Oil was a nice take. Can't get this power plant. Has to come out. Cannon is there. I'm taking control of this middle is big. Cannon is going to come. He's going to hit that power plant. Can just touch it. Cannon is going to come, isn't it? Needs to be on that repair quick. There's a cannon. Oh, he hits it. He hits it. That's nice. Again, a nice swing for LukeZ. This cannon now just touching the miners. And Patriot missile might be worth coming into here. Patriot missile now is needed from LukeZ. Neither player bothering with a war factory to no surprise. Needs a Patriot missile though. Patriot missile here would be really nice. Players wanting the cannons though. You can hit the ref. Hit the ref. He's going to need to build another ref here. Oh, that's horrible. I think he just tips in. He does. Has a ref at the back. What the fuck is going on here? Patriot missile is in range. But the cannons are hit. The Rockies are hitting the... Rockies aren't really doing a great deal from either player. They both kind of lose all of them. He is hitting this power. The range. I think he's shooting the ground, isn't he? Control shooting the ground. Another cannon comes out. He wins that battle again. Needs to repair. Needs to repair. He sells it. Surprised he didn't try to cling on to that. But the key thing is LukeZ did lose the miner. He just has 1 miner left. He has rebuilt. And he just in front here. He has 2 miners. He still has a decent amount of gems here to keep himself going. Oh, another cannon comes out. And that's going to be a killer. And I think that will be the game. No oil, Derek.
Player defeated.
There we go. Surprised Lucas went toe-to-toe with him on that. I would... So these are the ones that are pre-captured. I did just wonder if these were in the middle, if you had an oil each. I think this is a decent Allied map, especially before, because these weren't pre-captured. So then it really favoured Allied, because obviously you get the war factory and you get the helicopter, put 4 NGs in, well, probably 3, and take this over, and you can take these 2 oils in the middle, where the Soviet, you've got a double repair, and you've got to get yourself in the water to take them oils. I don't even know what Bull Run is. I don't think I've seen that map. Is it a newer one? Did see one of the new. I think it was a new RA2QM the other day. It's kind of like a hill with a long running bit in the middle. I can't really explain it, but it looked quite good. It's probably not a very good explanation, but Lucas will bring a helicopter, a chopper, and he's going to go for an IV first, but I'd like to see him get into here. Offensive power drop comes out first. That war factory and barracks is going to try and run. Initiates are there. GAT comes out and time doesn't deploy that. Gets taken care of. Initiates here up on the top side. Both power drops get taken care of. Going to try for this MCV. It's going to rally point. Has he seen it? What's the scout like? He goes for the war factory. Unpacks. Oh, he unpacks the MCV. Undeploys the initiates in the power plant. I think he's got to try to get up to here, but he already rally pointed it, didn't he? I wanted that low power. Here's a question: if the NG gets into there to the power plant, what happens to the initiates? They just die out, or do you take them over, or what happens there? I've never thought of that before. Power drop coming in again. I don't like to see Allied players throwing away power drops. One power drop has been thrown away. Going to put that right on the barracks, right down the power plant, so you can just undeploy that as well. And then initiates would have been there as well. That was a really poor power drop. And Andy so far is winning these individual battles. This I would like to see a little bit earlier, to be honest. I'm trying to push on the right hand side with 2 Grizzlies. I fucking hate this thing. I have to keep turning off super weapons for Allied versus Yuri. I completely forgot about it. Did this earlier.
Disc in flight.
There's a seal in there. Okay, got you. Blast 9U. No, he's that's Path was saying. He's played Yuri, and Andy's played as Sov throughout. Apart from they just played on face down, which both players went France. So first 3 games was Andy as Soviet, Lucas as Yuri. Then we saw France versus France on face down. Now we're seeing Andy as Yuri and Lucas as Allied. Either player has the choice of their factions. There's no set rules or anything, and just two players going head to toe against one another. So robot tanks and IV GIs are being loaded up. This is a hard position for LukeZ. Once you get into this position, someone I was speaking about earlier with Zed playing. Who was Zed playing? Can't even remember now. Marsh? Yeah, Zed versus Marsh. That's the one. Yeah, once you get into this position, it's really hard as allied. Andy was speaking about this on his stream last night, in fact. They're just going to get melted here. I have no idea what he's just done. It's like he just... I have no idea what he just done there. It's like he didn't want to... It's like he doesn't want to play. He just threw his army away. Trying to get that seal in there. One tick of hell. Robot tanks are there, but there is the disc. He could just go in here, really. Got to rebuild this, and he just threw away IVs there unnecessarily. Trying to come down to this bottom side. Power drop here, taking care of them slaves. Oh, the mag's on the cliff. Trying to push. Gonna get a miner here, but while he gets a miner, and he's doing plenty of damage on the offensive. Looking like a GG, boys, to me. Because there's plenty of IVs here. Can he hold? Oh, he goes low power. Loses all of them robot tanks because they're in the water. They just die off instantly. That is huge. I didn't even realise that was a thing either. Why am I such a rookie streamer? I just thought if they were in the water and you go low power, they'd just stay like they would if they're on land. You have to wait for the power to get up, but you just lose them instantly. Did not realise. IV's doing a lot of work here. We'll clear up this army, to be fair. I'll completely melt this army, but do feel like Amni's in a really strong position. Does have 2 oils though. Power back on. But yeah, I didn't realise them robot tanks just go like that. This go down as well. Come to the top side. So nice little swing for LukeZ. Nice swing. Needs to micro these miners away. Needs to come up here. A couple of Mirages in this army as well. The Mirages I like. A couple of Mirages in there as well. I like that. A little bit of dog fodder as well. Going to lose 1 miner. Going to lose 2 miners. Lose 2 miners on gems. That's really, really big. That's nice. Slit on the bottom side here as well. Just thinking navy-wise, can you do anything? If you get the power back on, though, come submarines. They definitely don't. Do they? No, they don't. I'm not going to be fooled, am I? Oh, an elite IV comes out. An elite IV comes out. 2 veterans as well. They definitely don't come submarines. Nice try, Larry. Has moved that MCV up there as well. It's got that elite. Gonna go low power. Needs to defend this here. Hoping the GGIs and GIs will do the job. Needs to be careful with these IVs. Push it up on this top side. He hasn't got enough to hold this. Robot tanks coming in. Got these IVs. Needs to get busy with them. He is losing his army very quick here. On 7k and he's on 6. There is goes the MCV. Has an elite IV and 3 vets. But against Yuri it's difficult because just 1 psychic tower. Expansion completely gone. And that is going to be the game. Yeah, you laugh, Larry. 4-1. We're an hour back. We are 4 AM in the UK. Wing, it is 4-1 to Andy. Andy on the bottom right hand side, LukeZ on the top left hand side. See LukeZ walling off his MCV. Andy is Soviet as well. Interesting. Interesting. I'm surprised Andy didn't try the Yuri again on this. Not so sure how strong Yuri is on this map, but against Allied. Predictions for this, boys. How do we think this is going to play out? Andy going to move the MCV. Normally people just kind of build, but yeah, for a sort of 2-second delay gives him a perfect ref placement. Are we going to see? We see one NGIV. Going to see double NGIFV. Going to load up that bunker. Needs to come round. The other one's coming from the right hand side, and now going to see the other one come in your screen. Going to go for the power plant. Gets the power. Does force the sell on that. Can he keep it? Oh, I'd love to see him keep it. He builds a ref. It builds a ref. It's built a ref. Okay, it built a ref in his opponent's base. He's on 4 miners. 4 miners for Andy. And in fact, that was okay really for Andy. Yes, he lost on the power plant. Yes, he lost a barracks. It wasn't absolutely the worst. Forced obviously a bunker. Forced the bunker here as well. But I'm going to see it again. I'm going to see the same thing. No, Curtis, I agree. Totally agree as well. So, double IV NG from LukeZ again. This is Andy is Soviet. Here they come. You'd think this is the other way around. You'd think this is you'd think this is Andy is the Allied player playing against the Soviet, but it's not. There's a radar as well. These bunkers are very well placed. That must be said. Don't think you could get anything. And now the Desos are there as well. Needs to get out. Loses one of them now. So he does lose one. Now, and he doesn't look too bothered now. He's going to try flip around and try and go on the offense. Could ship away at these miners here. At the gems. I would love to see that. Just fucking shoot them gems. I would. I'd love to see that. So the players bring a double NG into my base. That goes down as well. You know. Just shoot away at these gems. That would be something Woody would see from Woody. And he maybe he's quite happy to let him have it. But yeah, that would be nice. Don't see things like that too often. But someone like Woody, you do see him do that. Sort of shooting his opponent gems. I'm going to try to push up on the top side. There is a cannon down here. Rocky just trying to get some chip damage. Sort of 3, 4, 5, 6 Grizzlies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rhinos with the Harriers and the Rockies. No issue there. Siege Chopper come out. IC is out. 4 minutes on that. Siege Chopper on the right hand side. They are building up. Siege Choppers do a lot more work than people realise. These Siege Choppers can mount buildings pretty fast, especially a lab. Cannon comes out here in the middle. Rockies are going to go down. Full control there with the Rockies. Kind of loses 4 or 5 Rockies for absolutely nothing. Desperately needs a Patriot missile in here as well. I'm going to click on that, them IVs. We see that ref. Oh, he didn't stick the ref. Didn't want to lose them. So what do we think from here, chat? And they're using the Siege Choppers. IVs with the GGIs in. Iron Curtain on the field very shortly. He's going to use the... I think he's going to go IC drones. Possibly IC drones here. Does just drone that army. I don't think he's going to get anything for it as well. Oh, look at that. Does he get one miner? Got one miner, didn't he? I think it's just the one nuclear missile on the field as well. Andy playing a very unorthodox Soviet play here, but as we know, Andy a great entertainer, great player, able to do different things rather than your traditional going siege choppers. 5 minutes in, both super weapons on the field. Going to go for that MCV. Does force the unrepack. Needs to get over and repair that. Oh, nasty. Okay, you should save it this time. There we go. And the Deso comes in, and that's a big Deso again. Big Deso. IVs to drones will just go down. That whole army is going to be absolutely melted. LukeZ is base walking though. It's not like LukeZ is behind us. He's falling massively behind. I see siege choppers again. If you get the siege choppers and just deploy them in here somehow, and I see them, yeah, you're right, Larry. That is fucking nasty as well. And once they're deployed as well, it's so hard to get near them. Drones come in. Gonna come in here. Should get the MCV. He will get it. Kirov comes out here. That's a lovely Kirov. Now we've got to get over here. Oh, this Kirov and two Kirovs. It's just going to push this all the way back. I'd imagine he'll get to around here. Does now go low power. Going to push these barracks back. Going to go for the Patriot missile. And he enjoying himself. He's on 10k. Did someone say Kirov? Yeah, double Kirov as well. Blacks, the nuke is here. What is the target for their nuke? I don't know. What's the target for the nuke here? Probably come in here, take the Air Force and the War Factory. I mean, even if you're... Where are we going with this? He goes further up than I thought. IC is out as well. So yeah, got the War Factory, the power plant, and the barracks, which was nice. Service depot comes out as well. They are going down. Plenty going on here. GGIs are nice here. Rocketeers will come in and help out. Needs to get these busy. Needs to be careful of these sea choppers. Going to get a radar. We'll get a radar. Should be able to take care of these now. Get them siege choppers down. Lucas on 16k, Andy on 18k. Does have no MCV, and yet you have to feel that this is Lucas's game. And he got the 4-1 lead. I think he's having enjoying playing a little bit of Soviet. This is not walled. Oh my god, how did he save that? Fucking hell. You see how close that was? Wow. I see it comes in. Can you believe how close that was for that NG? No, that would make a great delivery until he gets the MCV. I mean, even when he sells it off, there is a service depot there, so Lucas could have rebuilt his MCV if he wanted to. And I need to try and get this cannon to shoot. Yeah, it's altered that. But he has a service depot in here, and he has all of this as well, so not an issue. Nuclear missile is on the field. If you can get that nuke on that service depot, it'd give him the most smallest of chance of trying to hold off. That is going to hit there very soon. There's no... that is going to go down, so he is going to be on no MCV. but everything should be done. Both super weapons are on the field. He gets an MCV in time. Gets an MCV in time. Okay, so yeah, LukeZ is fine. He should be anyway, but he's gonna hit this, isn't he? He's gonna hit here. Oh my god! And he's gonna kill the MCV here. And you just feel like LukeZ is slowly giving Andy a better chance back into this game. He's on 3 war factories versus 2. An elite IV. Gonna go for that. Not gonna get it. Not gonna get it. I don't want to throw it away. I can understand why he got a little bit greedy there, but he needs to bring the Harriers. Could the Harriers come in and do the job there? There is no flak at the minute. Bring them Harriers as well. Opting for the war factory. Put them on 1. That's nice. Gonna commit, yeah, and he'll take the war factory. Very nice. Very nice. So eventually he does get the job done. Eventually. Andy for sure. Making them work very, very hard for that. Oh, 1 flank. You've got to be joking me. OP flak, boys. Next IC is on the field in 1 minute. And these are the last remaining. And he just needs to hit the flak. All he has to do is hit the flak. There we go. That's GG.
Player defeated.
That is GG. 20 past 4.
Building captured.
So Yuri versus Allied here. I think this map is, this matchup here massively favours LukeZ. It's hard with the mags and the gats. Although there is no deso. Does a mag outrange a cannon? It doesn't, does it? Initiate's going to come in. A lot of initiates. So I want to get over to a radar here as soon as possible. Use the Rockies, maybe even a seal as well. GI is being pumped as well. It's going to bring the miner. Here goes Andy. Here he goes. This miner is going to be nasty. Look at this miner. Oh my god. Oh my, this miner. Still alive. Still alive. And I promise you now, if Legend watches this, this is why he'll be saying to Andy, this is why I want videos, because I don't want to play you on this. But as Andy was saying, anyone's welcome to try these tactics, and if you think you can execute it, then by all means go for it. This is not easy. But that was nasty to watch. Fellow streamers that are watching, and you want me to raid you afterwards, then fire up your stream shortly. I hope you've all enjoyed the content so far. 2 show matches tonight. 2 sponsored show matches. Massive thanks to Larry, as always. And everyone for being part of the stream. It's always nice to see your thoughts and what you've got to say, and sort of see who's winning and what do you make of the matchups. That sort of thing is always nice. Especially helps me casting as well. Andy is in the bottom left hand side. He's in Yuri. He needs 1 game, well, 1 point to win this series and see out and win at the 20 USD. LukeZ trying to get himself back in this. He is playing as France. Cup Commander has been in the Yuri QM pool. I think this might be the 3rd month. Yeah, it is the 3rd month. I think it's now in. Really nice map. Really nice map. For any of you that aren't familiar with it or haven't played too much recently, start with the gems and the ore. You got the ore as you build up. It's a 4-player map, so this is symmetrical to sort of what you have down here, supposedly anyway. But you have this big middle bit here, so kind of desert island sort of feel, where this is the point in the map that's really crucial. Gonna move the MCV. Does have the cannons, as he is playing as France. Does pop this down here. We're gonna ref into here as well. NGIV is en route. What is the target here? Lovely gat in there as well. Bunkered up. There isn't a target. There just isn't a target. You can't get the power plant. You can't get the barracks. You can't get even the war factories. I wonder if he can try to shoot down the wall and then get the MCV. But there isn't a target here, apart from this MCV. He's to now run. He's trying to harass Andy, trying to slow him down, but this won't bother Andy. This won't bother him at all. Needs to break the wall slightly so we can then try to get the NG in there. Treble War Factory as well on 5 miners. It's going to move the miner into the gems. A cannon in here or in here. I think you can mine them gems quite comfortably without being bothered by that cannon. Trying to look for an opening. Another miner just keeps pumping out as well for both of these players. NGIV still down there, not going to waste it. Another thing is, he's going to base walk here. This bunker's annoying, harassing. Another thing that can be quite nice as well as a CLIB. Because again, it can take the buildings, keeps your opponents on the mine, but against this, it kind of works as like a deso. You can use it just to keep killing off the slave miners. Gonna force back now. Lashes are on the field. We'll take a miner. Hello? Take the miner. Power plant does go down. Oh, how did he not get that miner? Should have really got the miner. Can I keep clicking the lashes? Quadruple War Factory. No radar. No lab. And he's going to probably try to win this just with lashes alone. There is an NG at the back here. Could maybe just use the NGIV now to repair his units. Gonna base walk. This would be nice to be garrisoned as well. No idea what that cannon was shooting there. There is an NG that's now out. Where is this NG going? And what is the target? IV NG4 LukeZ. Gonna come down the bottom side here. There is a radar out, so Socket Tower could come out. Gonna go for the MCV as he switches back. He's gonna have to end deploy. He does do. Man goes down. Lucas should win this game from this position. As long as he doesn't do anything too silly. 3 mags out on the field. So has just thrown away his army here. Has just absolutely melted his army with his mags. But he has got complete control of this middle. I'd like to see him go up and get this miner as well. Can he send 3 grizzlies up there? Take care of that. The play here for Lucas is just to pin his opponent in. Gonna keep base walking. There's the miners. Miners gonna be pulled back, and he can just pin him in here, Lucas. Obviously, Andy opted not for the lab. Just trying to see if he can win the game with lashes and mags only. Gonna try coming on the bottom side. These mags again. It doesn't mess with Andy's mag control. And Lucas just pinning him right back into his base. Lab now comes out. And he centers the disc, so the Patriot missile comes out. One true Yuri. A lot of grizzlies. Mastermind. Oh, these masterminds, you could get the GGIs and flip them on the head, but they've gone down now. Oh my god. I don't think he had the power. If he had the power, they could have flipped that cannon and maybe done some work. He's at 23k here, Andy. And he just think, LukeZ, you cannot lose this game in any way from this position. Can you? Andy flips this game in his head, it'll be absolutely incredible. He's literally not bought a lab until he is literally pinned in his base. He just needs to keep base walking though. But the skill difference against someone of LukeZ's level who's so good can just see a mile off, because Andy has literally just trolled him this entire game. Not completely, I'm not saying, but and now Andy can win this game, and it's like, how? Andy will win. Andy will win this. He's just going to grind all of these. Look at all that. He's just going to grind them all. And Andy wins. Andy will win this now. I don't know how. He needs to keep base walking. But Andy can still win this. And it's absolutely mental. Yuri versus Allied is just fucked up. GG's Andy calls. I tell you, Andy wins this. GG. Like, how? How? Andy's just, how? How has he won that? How?